Man walks into a bar. The ultimate collection of jokes and one-liners. This section we be doing accidents. A doctor examines a cowboy with back problems and asks if he had any recent accidents. Nope, replies the cowboy. That's odd, says the doctor. I thought a cowboy's job was pretty dangerous. It sure is, replies the cowboy. Last week I was kicked by a mule, thrown by a mustang, and bit by a snake. And you don't call those accidents? Asked the doctors. No, so, replies the cowboy. Those varmints done it on purpose. A man goes into a pub and admires the stuffed lion heads mounted above the bar. What a great trophy, says the man to the barman. I wouldn't call it great, replies the barman. That damned lion killed my wife. My God, says the man. Were you on the safari? No, replies the barman. I fell on her head. A man is laying carpet in an old lady's home. When he finishes, he looks around for his pack of cigarettes, but as he does so he notices a lump in the middle of the carpet. Damn it, he says to himself. I must have dropped my cigarettes on the floor and carpet over them. I know. I whacked the pack with my hammer and flattened it out. So he gets out his hammer and beats the bump flat. But at that moment the old lady walks in with his cigarettes on her hand and, Here, she says, you must have left these in the kitchen. Now if only I could find my pet Jobo. I know a lot of people might get the humour in these, but to me a lot of these are just going over my head. Unless I'm not saying these jokes right. That's a possibility as well. Maybe I do different accents. A man walked into a bar and went, Ah! It was an iron bar. A young man is trying out his new sports car on a quiet country lane. There's no traffic about, so he risks taking up to 70 miles per hour, then 80 and then 90. He turns a corner and sees two farmers standing in the middle of the road chatting. The man wrenches the wheel sideways, the car shoots up an embankment, flies into the air and crashes in the middle of an adjacent field. One of the farmers turns to the other and says, That was lucky. I reckon we got out of that field in nick of time. An excess score is involved in a bad traffic accident. A paramedic rushes to her aid. Whereabouts are you bleeding from? He asks. Well, says the girl, since you asked, bleeding Romford. Did you hear about the guy who lost his left arm and left leg in a car accident? He's alright now. This is jokes and one-liners about accidents. Did you hear about the man who fell into the lens grinding machine? He made a spectacular of himself. Harry heard the most accidents happen when 2 miles of home, so he moved. I lost my left hand in an accident a few years ago. It drives my girlfriend mad. She's a palm reader and wants to know what happens next. That one I get. What's the teeth? Because whoop over my head. Oh my god. 10% of all accidents on the roads are caused by people who have been drinking. So 90% of accidents are due to people who are stone cold sober. Yes. Most accidents happen at home and most men have to eat them. I don't get that one. Most accidents happen at home and most men have to eat them. Yesterday I saw a car parked beside a hospital with a boot dangling off the front bumper. There has been a wedding. I asked the doctor. No, he replied. There's been some dangerous driving. Thanks very much for watching this video of one-liners and jokes of man walks into a bar about accidents.